What do you reckon, guys? Should we go in? We've had enough, yeah? Right, guys, okay, so this is an update on the dramas. E-type. E-type quarter shafts. So that's why the hubs are going the wrong way. So that's put the kibosh on my idea of getting on its wheels by Friday. Sorry, guys, I let myself down as well. Now, that's the idea for the diff carriers. Yeah, I'm going to brace it all up, and I'm actually going to be honest, I'm seriously considering junking the cage and just doing it different anyway. So I've got an idea for here. So I'm going to come up here, there with the brace, and then I'm going to come up from here to here. I'm going to go at a nice swoopy angle. That's the plan for there. That will then, in theory, yeah. Anyway, sorry, I was miles away there. So we've got them that cross brace in, they're attacked in the right place, so that's straight on the back. So, but I'm out here at quarter of an inch, so climbing around on top of all the crap. But basically, as you can see, yeah, it's coming on. And I know what you're going to say, and I know what people are going to say, and they're going to go, oh, that'll rip off, and it'll break in two halves, and you're doomed. Yeah, well, I might be. But I'm going to keep going, guys. So, for the minute, with the help of my trailer metal, which I'm going to tack on and cut off, I've got it. And as you say, this is coming back to about here. So that's coming back to there. And so I'm going to have that much of an overhang. Now, I don't know when I'm going to shorten it. I may, because I'm keeping the original wheelbase. So, you know, that's going to be the original wheelbase on this. So that's not going to be a problem. If I go slightly longer, I might go slightly longer than the wheelbase. I don't know, I haven't decided. If I go slightly longer than the wheelbase, then yeah, it just means I got a problem with the prop shaft, because you can see the length of the prop's going to be a box to wood. So we'll cross that bridge. But the consensus of opinion seems to be that I should scrap the idea of that, and possibly put a diesel engine in it. Anyway, and an 8-speed automatic. And that's how somebody takes the old flap out, by drilling out all the spot welds from outside. So I'm going to do away with that. That's going. So that's gone. But yeah, I mean, I don't know whether I should just plod on with it tonight and just keep going. I don't know. Well, thing is, guys, I'm here, and I'm doing it. I have got alcohol, but I haven't drank it. So I just don't know. I think until I get the axle mounted and I get that working right, I don't know whether I'm going to need to be shortening the back, if you see my drift. I don't know. Or maybe I'm going to shorten the back. I don't know. Maybe it won't be as long as I think. I don't like this sort of... I want to see the axle in place, so that where I know how much overhang I'm going to have at the back. Because obviously the problem is you keep visualising this here and you can't actually see it. So I think we may. Yeah. Sorry, I keep drifting off here. I keep thinking about how I could do this. Yeah. Listen, guys. It could be worse. It could be you, couldn't it? I mean, this is not much fun when it's all going right. It's great. When it's not much fun. But we have got the idea. I'm going to come up with a diagonal on both sides. That will give you the brace. And what's going at the back here? You only have the fuel tank dangling on the back, and obviously, I think it is going to get shortened. I mean, I don't know, but I think it might be. I might be taking that much off the back anyway, and I'm going to have to take off at least so much because my doors are going to be closing slightly lower than they should be. So, yeah, I still haven't got a back crossmember yet. So I've got something there, a big piece of box, which is possible. but I've only got that bit of box down there to make my 2 braces, so I don't know. We'll see. I mean, the idea is that we'll have just a fuel tank hanging under there, and then it's going to have a little tow bar on it. That's it. There's nothing else under it. And then obviously we're going to have the structure. You can have in here, right? And then you're going to have in there. And then you're going to have the roof frame and coming down and the 2 back doors. And that will then, I'll have a solid piece off the top of that B post coming right back, C post, A, B, C, whatever. Coming from somewhere there, some letter of the alphabet, and coming to wherever the corner's going to be here. So, like that. That's the corner. So the corner's going to be there. The doors hinge on the corner. Jobs are good. Yeah. Come on. Come on, attack, come on. Anyway, like I said, guys, I don't know. If you get this, you get it. If you don't, well, to be continued. See you soon. Right, guys, it's Friday. Said I was going to have on its wheels. Obviously, you haven't seen any of these because they haven't been done. So, yes, I was going to have on its wheels, but something stopped me. And that was the E-type drive shafts, which will be spotted possibly in the forthcoming episode. Yes, now. This is what I'm depressed about, because I really thought we were going to get on its wheels. I was hoping, but anyway, it hasn't happened. Right, so, okay, this is for all the Karens. Get it? Karens? Right, okay. Alright, guys, so, yeah, what can I say? Well, there's the back. Now I put some really heavy plating on the back of those chassis rails. This side went, cut too much out that side. That's okay, because we can do it. We can patch it back in. It's going to be, maybe not see anyway. So these are going to be the tops of these off. So that's triangulated, brace back. That should be back down to the front chassis leg. I'll make sure all them welds get redone, so that'll be done. Obviously there's going to be, that's not stroller, blah, 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 kneecap hill. But yeah, it will be, because it's the plan. Box section, so I don't have to have a bit of this, so I'm going to put a bit of that in somewhere here like this, and a bit in there like that, and then I'm going to patch across to it, and I'm going to patch across to it with a dip. So, to all intents and purposes, I'll be putting the strength back at the top, and then I may well take a piece from here down to the bottom and the back up. I don't think I'm going to, but well, hey, it's a dream. It's cooling down, creeping away nicely there. So we're going to see anyway. But there is a few other things that I'm going to do, but obviously there's no sides on it yet. Now, other than that, she's not bad. But yeah, so obviously it's going to be like, oh yeah, but that's not safe, that's not safe. Listen, guys, the whole bloody car's not safe. They were never safe when they were bloody new. And all the spot welds are obviously popped up along here, so they're going to be put back in. Going to pop all those back to the new chassis rail, and then obviously it's look. I'm going to put some reinforcements around in it. Might put a roll cage in it. I doubt it, but basically that's what it's going to look like. But none of it's cleaned up yet. And obviously we had a few bits where that didn't want to weld, that wasn't nice, that was crap. Anyway, so when we clean the heads off, that'll be fine. But yeah, so that's it. That's the back end. So although I would have had it on its wheels, it had it not been for the fact it came with 2 E-type drive shafts, which are no use to anybody unless you've got an E-type. They have to have an E-type, and I happen to need some drive shafts for it. Oh, sorry about that. But I need to check which drive shafts I need first, and then I'll know. That's on the job list. Well, I've got to pack up now. I don't want to, but I'm going to have to because I've got to do something else. I don't really want to do. But look, I keep thinking that's further. I don't know. How do you know? I did measure from corner to corner, so it should be square. Oh yeah, it's probably good enough. Hey, guys. People said it couldn't be done. People said it's never been done. And I'll tell you, this has never been done. So, to be continued. Let's see how we go on. There's our back doors. So like I say, now we've got it braced strong enough to take the IRS, and I've lengthened it slightly to be able to get some better wishbones and radius arms on it. Yeah. It's just what I anyway. Come back to you guys. Look, so Friday. It could be on its wheels if I'd had the drive shafts. So we'll call it a halt there and say to be continued. Let's keep going. Onwards, forever onwards.